Okay, so let me, Nima, as we work out with Julie's audio there, let me turn to you. Nima, again, what do you imagine this settlement says for both parties?
Well, I know Fox was very, comfortable with their position. They won at the trial court. They expected to prevail. It's tough to bring forward these types of defamation claims. But then the Court of Appeals ended up reversing them. And rather than litigating the issue back in the trial court, having their senior, correspondents and executives there deposed and moving forward with a pretty sort of public trial, I think it was the right thing for Fox to do to resolve this case. There was really sort of no merit in this claim, and not only did they make it, they really ran with it for some period of time.
Well, what signal does it send the fact that Fox News settled this? I mean, again, as I said, it seems it was right on the heels of people like Sean Hannity and Lou Dobbs being deposed, or maybe they had been deposed. It seems that the timing of this says more.
Well, you have a climate now where elected officials are much more aggressive, going after folks for defamation. You have news organizations that are being sued for the same. So I expect defamation law to really sort of take steps. You have Johnny Depp, for instance, suing his ex-wife for defamation, both abroad and here in the United States. So I expect the law when it comes to libel, slander, and just defamation in general to really evolve, and attorneys to be much more aggressive going after news organizations for what they've said, especially the ones that folks might consider on the fringes.
But doesn't this give news organizations pause? I mean, they don't want to be wrapped up in litigation. They don't want to have to settle. And there's a climate where sometimes you say these claims or you make these opinions, and that line between news and opinion gets kind of tricky. Do you think there's going to be a change after seeing this?
Yeah, I agree. It is going to give news organizations pause. And it's just, one of the issues of defamation law, it just varies dramatically, not only within the United States, but, around the world. So for instance, defamation lawyers love filing suits in Europe because the burden is on the news organization or the defendant to actually prove the truth of what they printed or reported, right? Whereas, in states like California, where I am, it's a very sort of First Amendment friendly state. And if a news organization successfully opposes one of these lawsuits, they actually get their attorney's fees. It's called a slap motion. So, you know, the rules that apply really matter a lot in these types of cases, and it can be challenged to defend them, no question, if you're in the wrong venue.
The sad truth is we just don't even know more about what happened to Seth Rich after all of this. We're still left with so many questions. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back,